Okay, part 4 of the chemical texture service. So we left off here. Processing time. So what we were talking about was relaxer strengths. So talking about relaxers, periodic strand testing. So this is to see how long you need to leave the texture. I'm sorry, oh my gosh, the relaxer on to see when it straightens the best. So processing time will vary. It depends on the person. Stretch the strand to determine if the curls are removed or if you may smooth and press the strand to the scalp. If the strand remains smooth, it is sufficiently relaxed. If the curl returns, continue processing. So neutralization for hydroxide is process does not involve oxidation or rebuilding disulfide bonds. So it's different with the hydroxide neutralization. The hair remains at a high pH. The acid balance shampoo or normalizing lotion is used. Okay, so hydroxide neutralization, unlike thio neutralization, hydroxide neutralization is an acid alkali neutralization that neutralizes or deactivates the alkaline residue left in the hair by a hydroxide relaxer and lowers the pH of the hair and scalp. Hydroxide relaxer neutralization, like we said, does not involve oxidation or rebuilding disulfide bonds. So the pH of the hydroxide relaxer is so high that's why it remains, the hair remains at an extremely high pH, even after thoroughly rinsing. So although rinsing is important, rinsing alone does not neutralize or deactivate the relaxer, nor does it restore the normal acid pH of the hair and scalp. Therefore, the application of an acid balance shampoo or normalizing lotion neutralizes any remaining hydroxide ions to lower the normalizing lotion, to normal the pH of the hair and scalp. Some neutralizing shampoos intended for use after hydroxide relaxers have a built-in pH indicator that changes color to show when the pH of the hair has returned to normal. Okie doke. So, more about the hydroxide relaxer. So, virgin application, retouch application, texturizing service, using base cream, protective cream, and normalizing products, and neutralizing shampoo. Okay, so relaxer safety precautions. Do thorough hair analysis and consultation. Examine the scalp for abrasions. Keep accurate and detailed client records. Have a client sign a release statement. Do not apply hydroxide over hair that's been treated with thioglycolate. Do not apply thio over hydroxide. Do not relax the hair that's treated with metallic dye previously. Do not relax overly damaged hair. Do not shampoo prior to the hydroxide relaxer. Make sure hair and scalp are dry. Apply protective base cream. Wear gloves. Protect client's eyes. Flush eyes if solution touches the eyes. Do not allow product to touch the ears, scalp, or skin. It will burn their skin. Perform periodic strand tests. Avoid scratching the scalp. Do not overlap relaxer on the hair strand. Adjust the strength for fine or damaged hair. Do not remove more than 80% of the curl. Thoroughly rinse the relaxer from the hair. Use a normalizing lotion. Use neutralizing shampoo with color indicator to conform restored pH. Use conditioner and wide tooth comb to eliminate excessive stretching when combing tangles. Do not use hot irons or excessive heat on chemically relaxed hair. Now, with keratin straightening treatments. Okay, so let me find where this is in the book. I'll let you know. Okay, so this is on page 625. So now we're going to talk about keratin straightening treatments. They contain silicone, polymers, and formalin, which releases formaldehyde gas when heated to high temperatures. Do not break bonds. Okay, so keratin straightening treatments do not break bonds. The treatment's applied, the hair is blown dry, and flat iron set at 450 degrees Fahrenheit. It's used on narrow sections to polymerize a coating on the hair. Eliminates up to 95% of frizz and curl, and it lasts for 3 to 5 months. And page 625 will give you more great information. Steps to keratin straightening. So first, you're going to do the very important consultation, and then you're going to do your preconditioning, and you're going to equalize the porosity. You're going to, okay. If the hair has permanent color in it or highlights, you're going to use mild to regular shampoo. If the hair has toners or demi-gloss, you're going to perform 3 to 5 days after the keratin treatment. So curl reforming, okay? A thio-based chemical service that reformats curly and wavy hair into looser and larger curls and waves. This is a reformation that occurs by wrapping the hair on the rods. Soft curl permanents use ATG, ammonium thioglycolate, and oxidation neutralizer, just as thio permanent waves do. So safety precautions for hair relaxing and curl reforming. Perform a thorough hair analysis on client consultation prior to the service. Examine the scalp for abrasions. Keep accurate and detailed client records of the services performed and the results achieved. Have the client sign a release statement indicating that he or she understands the possible risks related to the service. Do not apply a hydroxide relaxer on hair that has been previously treated with a thio relaxer. Do not apply a thio relaxer or soft curl perm on hair that has been previously treated with a hydroxide relaxer. Do not chemically relax hair that has been treated with a metallic dye. Do not relax overly damaged hair. Do not shampoo the client prior to the application of a hydroxide relaxer. The client's hair and scalp must be completely dry and free from perspiration prior to the application of a hydroxide relaxer. Apply a protective base cream to avoid scalp irritation. Wear gloves during the relaxer application. If any solution accidentally gets into the client's eye, flush the eye or eyes immediately with cool water and refer the client to a doctor. Do not allow chemical relaxers to accidentally come into contact with the client's ears, scalp, or skin. Perform periodic strand tests during the service to monitor the pace of the curl removal. Avoid scratching the scalp with your comb or fingernails. When performing a hair relaxer service, be sure not to overlap onto previously relaxed hair. Apply to new growth only. Otherwise, you're going to get breakage. Thoroughly rinse the chemical relaxer from the hair. Follow the manufacturer's instructions closely when applying a chemical relaxer. Use a neutralizing shampoo to guarantee that the hair and scalp have been restored to their normal pH. Okay, so just a quick summary and review of the whole chapter. Products which are used to relax overly curly hair are formulated with sodium hydroxide, ammonium thioglycolate, which is thio, or acid-based relaxers. Thorough hair and scalp examination and evaluation is critical prior to giving any type of chemical service, including chemical relaxers. You must place the client's safety first and foremost. In addition, Thorough analysis will aid you in determining which type of product and what strength of the product to use on the client's hair. Chemical relaxing can be done routinely and safely as long as the stylist is careful to follow prescribed procedures and the manufacturer's directions and performs frequent test curls during the service to prevent overprocessing. Okay, we're going to stop here. This concludes Chapter 20 of Chemical Texture Service.